Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Ariel H. What's up, guys? It's your boy. It's a Saturday. I haven't done much today just because it's been a super long week, and with it being such a long week, we had a pretty good amount of footage. So basically what this video is just kind of like doing a week recap of like what happened this week. The reason why I wanted to do a recap is because I feel like this is one of those weeks that you're gonna remember for a while because it was such a good time, and I figured why not put some of the best moments like in one video together. I haven't really done much today. I spent a lot of time in bed just like kind of relaxing, recovering, relaxing my body and my legs. My legs have been really tired. I've been debating on getting a massage, but we'll see how I hold up over the weekend and then see how I start the week off. So all week we've been shooting with Alphalete. All these shoots have been for Alphalete's 10th birthday. So Alphalete has been around since 2015 February. I know it's January right now by the time I upload this, but we're preparing the content for next month when we actually do have the 10-year like release. With that being said, we've been having a lot of fun times with the sponsored athletes, with the staff, just preparing for these shoots in general, and it's been a blast. And I feel like there's a lot of memories that have been made this week. You don't realize that you're having a fun moment, a fun week until you're kind of like done with it, and then you kind of look back and realize, wow, we did a lot of fun stuff. And that's exactly how I feel right now. There's been a lot of good moments. I know there's more to come. Next week we're actually going to the UK. Obviously I'll bring you guys along. Hopefully we can capture some more fun stuff out there. But in the meantime, we'll talk about this week. So on Sunday night, me and CJ, we were getting ready, just planning some ideas, getting ready, equipment ready for like interviews. So that was shoot one, which happened on Monday. On Monday is when we actually shot these interviews with a couple of the girls. Most of these athletes that we interviewed have been on the team for a long time. So we asked them about their experience, how we can improve as a brand, those kind of things, what they'd like to see from the brand as the years go by. Because obviously this is like, even though it's been 10 years, it's still a pretty small brand, which is weird to say, but there's so much room for growth and so much room for learning. So we'll get there eventually, and the athletes' feedback will definitely help us get there. Tuesday, I believe we had two shoots. The first one, I had the genius idea of us to shoot in a blue like wall. So the blue wall basically represents Christian, owner of Alphalete. He started one of his first and early gyms. He had a blue wall there that he spray painted "Proud but Never Satisfied," which is one of the like quotes of the brand, and it's been around for the full 10 years, and it's just like a monumental moment because that's when that like company actually started, and nobody could have really guessed that something like that would take off this big and this quickly. So I think it's just like a really important moment for like the brand in general. So we did an interview with Christian there on the blue wall. It was kind of a cool moment because there was like, you know, a couple emotions in the air, and then we had a photo shoot on that wall also. We basically just set it up to look like Christian's old gym. So that was pretty cool to see. Only problem is it was a little cold that night. Actually, all these nights have been cold, so it's been a little rough. But regardless, we got through it. Then later that night, we went and set up in gym 1 after hours. So after midnight, I think around 12:45, we moved the equipment into gym 1, set up some lights, smoked it up. And yeah, we just experimented with the lights. We had a lot of fun content. Everybody was pretty much having a good time, and then it's just always cool being in places after hours when it's closed. Normally there's like 50 plus people in there, but there was like absolutely zero, obviously, except for us. But we were all just kind of messing around, getting some cool photos, testing out cool light. That was definitely a fun time. But we ended up leaving at 4 in the morning, which was crazy. I think that's the latest shoot that I've done. But then following the next day, we ended up like paying homage to one of Alphalete's. I think it was in 2021. They did like this campaign shoot where they like created a glass case, and they had the models in there showcasing some of the Element collection, and we pretty much mimicked that again. It was pretty cool because I don't know, you just don't see that stuff often. So it's always cool just to see, one, behind the process or behind the scenes of how they build it, but two, you know, looking at this set with like all lights on, it doesn't look very aesthetic, but then you turn the lights off and then you get the aesthetic lighting in, and then it just kind of transforms into something cool. So that's always fun to see. seeing like the vision come to life. Then after that, we had the maintenance guys go out and paint a giant wall. I think it was like 35 feet long and like 26 feet tall. They painted it black with some gold Alphalete Athletics lettering, and we set up a red carpet there, and we were kind of mimicking like a paparazzi kind of style. I think everybody had a good time there. It's definitely a cool wall, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep it around. So that's another like photo opportunity. It's super sick, giant wall. It's very cool. That's also like paying homage to one of Christian's old gym, or actually his last gym. They had a similar wall out there, just a lot smaller. So that was pretty cool. And then we're moving on to Thursday. Thursday we had like one shoot pretty much. I kept shooting throughout the day, but this was the actual birthday like style shoot, the black tie event party thing. First we had the athletes in some athletic wear. We shot in the studio. We had some people put drapes all around like the just surrounding the studio inside, and that was pretty cool because I've never seen the studio like that. And we had set up lights all around just to have like cool lighting, a couple tables in the middle. Everybody's kind of dressed like elegantly, and yeah, we shot some cool content there. I think one of my favorite things that we shot, well, actually, first they wore athletic wear, then they wore like their actual black ties, the dresses, the fancy stuff. And I think one of the favorite things that I shot this week was it was basically the mannequin challenge back in 2015, which coincidentally that's when Alphalete started, 2015. So this is all just it's all working together. But the mannequin challenge, which had Ray Shremmerd's, I think the song is called Black Beatles. And we did that trend that was like popping a long time ago. We did it like pretty much in every shoot, but that was one of the funnest things to shoot just because I've always liked the idea of like freezing time, and me being able to capture that moment was super sick. I'm glad I got behind the scenes footage of that. And then after that shoot, everybody went to the VIP lounge. There was some finger foods. There was everybody was just there kind of having a good time, drinking, socializing, just having a good time. It's been a long week for us. I'm sure it's been a long week for the athletes and models. So finally time to kind of decompress a little bit, but we couldn't decompress too long because Friday, which is yesterday for me, we had another shoot. We drove like an hour north to Conroe. There's a big old forest there. I don't think I got any footage of that at all, but regardless, it was cool to shoot in the forest. It kind of reminded me of the scene like in one of the original Mortal Kombat movies where Scorpion was like throwing his like snake out of his arm chasing Johnny Cage. That's like such a legendary like scene for me, and it was like cool just like looking, like being in the forest and like imagining it. But yeah, I got pretty decent footage there, and that pretty much wraps up the shoots for the week. Tomorrow, a couple people on the squad are going to Tampa, Florida to do some more shoots. Most of the athletes were able to come in, fly in, and shoot with us all week, but the very few that couldn't, we're kind of going to like a meetup spot and meeting up with them and shooting some content with them. So Florida is going to be one of them. Unfortunately, I can't go to that one. Then the UK follows, and I'll be going to that one. You already know I'm getting some content for you. Then follows Maryland. I'll be flying back to Houston during that time, so I won't go to that shoot either. And then there's Arizona. 4 locations. I'll actually be going to the UK and Arizona, so that'll be cool. We're gonna shoot some cool stuff this upcoming launch, which is the birthday celebration, and then the next launch after that. So it'll be a fun time. Never been out of the country except for Mexico, so that's gonna be interesting. I actually have to do my visa because I guess that's a new thing for the UK now. Visa, where I'll be going to England. That's gonna be cool. I hear it's very different, like night and day difference. The only thing I'm worried about is jet lag, especially because my sleep schedule here is so bad already. So hopefully we can like figure that out. I think they're like 6 hours ahead or something. But yeah, that's the recap for the week, guys. We created a lot of good memories. Just remember that the decisions you make now will, obviously be a reflection of what your future looks like. So make good decisions, be kind to people, offer your help. Offer your help and keep grinding. Make it happen. No excuses. 2025 is still January. If you got goals and you're not already like working towards them or meeting them, or I guess just working towards them, we're only like 2 weeks in, but if you're not working towards your goals, especially if you set them for the new year, then it's a good reminder just to reflect, realize what your goal is, and stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, you are officially a legend. And all right, you crazy kids, I'm out. Peace.